What's the max Social Security benefit? You're going to tell me you can't live off this? Come on. It's $3,600 a month at your full retirement age if you made the maximum earnings. So right here, it's from SocialSecurity.gov, SocialSecurity.gov, yeah. What is the maximum Social Security benefit? The max benefit depends on the age you retire. For example, if you retire at your full retirement age, 67, if you were born in 1960 or later, 67, so your old buddy Josh, born in 1970, that's where all the cool kids, our FRA is 67. So for me, it's 15 years from now. I got to keep churning away. Once I got a cough, it's out there with my plants and trees. I think I breathe in some pollen or something like that. So for me, I got to keep having income coming in for the next 15 years before I get on Social Security. And my max benefit won't be this because there have been years where I haven't made the max earnings, if that makes sense. A lot of years, the bulk of my earnings career, I haven't made the max. My benefit right now, if I kept making the max, which is what, 160 or so, I get $3,450. If I worked at my current salary being my employment, until I'm 67 years old, my benefit would be $3,400. So it's about $200 shy of the max. However, if you're age 62, you'd be reduced from $3,600 to $2,500. That's $1,000 a month, man. My man Greg emailed me yesterday, and he said, what did he say? If he took his benefit at 62 and got 6% a year, he'd have more to leave to his kids or something like that. Look, dude, we can crunch these numbers to a blue in the face in terms of the benefit of taking Social Security early and investing it versus the benefit of waiting and spending down your portfolio in the interim. There's lots of different ways you can crunch those numbers. The issue is the risk that is inherent in the portfolio that you're hoping to achieve at 6%, 5%, 10%, whatever you're trying to get. There's risk there, dude. You know what I'm saying? And so obviously there's risk in relying on the government too. I get there's risk in everything you do. Believe it or not, sitting out here, breathing the clean air, watching the chemtrails go above, which I've watched, there's risk in everything you do. You can't avoid it. So for me, though, because Social Security is taxed much more favorably than IRA distributions, which I have no more IRA distributions. Everything I have is a brokerage account or is a Roth IRA. So there's no tax there. So for me, I want to maximize my my tax-free income. That means I want to max my Social Security, which means I hopefully to have income coming in until I'm 67 years old. Now, I am not a laborer. I'm not laying bricks. I'm not getting in the basements of HVAC industrial plants. I get that, dude. I'm not freaking changing tires. So it's a lot different for me to sit there and say, I don't want to take my benefit until I'm 67 than for you who might be freaking laying bricks down there. I 100% do. I get it. 62. That's stuff on your body. For me, though, as a white-collar professional and a not very laborious, physically laborious job, waiting to take Social Security makes sense. Now, contact me 10 years from now if I'm 62. I might be a meth head, and I just need every dollar I can get to get my fix. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So let's keep going here. But again, if you have the maximum earnings and you waited till you're 70, it's $4,500 a month, dude. All right, so just for me, we'll just use me and my better half. $3,600 a month for me. Charlotte would get half of that, most likely, if she waited till she was 67, which we won't, but just for simplicity, plus $1,800. That's real scratch, dude. That's how much is that? $65,000 a year? $65,000 a year, and that's in today's numbers, dude. Now, she won't wait until she's 62, 67. She'll get it at 62. So she'll get, about 70% of mine, I guess. So she'll get 18 times, she'll get half of mine. Again, assuming I got the max, and I won't get the max. But she'll get 70% of that. So she'll get $1,260 plus, just for simplicity, $3,627 for your old buddy Josh equals 40. That's freaking $60,000 a year in today's dollars. Now, if I wait till I'm 70, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't know, because Charlotte she'll get her own record, and I don't know. I haven't looked for a couple years. I need her to do that, but I don't remember what her benefit is. But if I wait till I'm 70, that's 18 years from now. I'm not sure I got it in me to wait till I'm 70, frankly. Now, that's a lot of money, dude, right there. $4,500 a month. She would not get half of that. She'd still get half of this right here, if that makes sense. Again, I'm not going to get these two numbers. I'm just using this as a maximum. But she'd get half of $3,600. So just for simplicity, $1,800 plus $4,500, whatever that is, $6,300 times 12, all tax free. That's $76,000 a year tax free. You can take $100,000 from your Roth IRA, which I won't have. I won't have millions of dollars in my Roth. Trust me, all tax free. Crazy. I mean, that's just freaking awesome, dude. I just don't understand why people think I can't retire on Social Security. I'm like, dude, why? If you got no debts. I was watching this. My man Andy, I forgot his name, over at on LinkedIn. Some guy had posted how much a guy making $500,000 a year living in San Francisco. You know, he was just barely squeaking by, and I was like, and Andy posted, well, you got to get to the suburbs, dude, because you got a $2.5 million property. The property taxes are through the roof. You got nannies, because your wife is working. I mean, it's gonna be tough to get sympathy. And he wasn't shooting for sympathy, but I was like, 100%. So, all right. So he's like, the point being was, I can't retire because I'm essentially. It wasn't exactly what the point was, but along these lines, like, if I can't retire on $500,000 a year of income, how can you retire? Well, it's because I'm not paying $30,000 for a nanny, $24,000 for. What are you doing, baby? He's like, I'm not paying all this. I mean, and you're not going to be paying all that when you retire. And I'm not paying $2.5 million for a mortgage. I think his mortgage is like $100,000 a year. What, I can't remember. I was like, dude, that's going to go away. I don't, this is a financial plan. And my man Andy wasn't the guy saying this. My man Andy was like, dude, move to the suburbs. Anyway, there you go. Love your thoughts. Let me know. See ya.